ready? I'm gonna put, I am on. Hello, everybody. I am so excited. Okay, look at this. First looks at this. Okay, and look at it with my table runner. Oh my goodness, I'm very, very happy. Look at that. Is that elegant or what? So this is what I'm gonna show you how to make today. Okay, now I know that Kate sent out some images, but they're too hard. I made it easier. So after, I call these the show. So whenever I say the show, I mean this, my class. But after the show, she is going to post the easier one. I have to do it. So I have it so Radiance and Avenir people can see it right away. But then I've got to I have to find a Solaris or a Luminaire, because Solaris, Luminaire, Radiance, and Avenir are so much easier to do IQ Designer on. And so I was trying to do it on the Altair and Meridian, I hate to say, but there's extra steps, so it's harder, right? Those of you that moved up from you know, the Meridian and the Altair, you know what I mean, right? Things are easier. So it's just like, you know, computers. They used to be really hard to learn, and now the new computers are so much easier to learn, right? So why is, oh, Dory says her asterisk is missing. What does that mean? What does the asterisk mean?
They signed up for the
free, oh, okay, the VIP shipping. Well, we better fix that. So Kate's making note of that. We'll get that fixed. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Kate just put that. Okay. So good. All right. So I am very excited. Okay. So what I want to show you first. Well, first, if you're new here, welcome. I'm hoping, you know, we started this because we kept hearing from people that they never learned how to do IQ Designer. And so we started it actually during COVID, and we thought that we would teach people and we would tempt them to buy things from us, and it worked. And many people said they were buying from us because we taught them, so they felt like, you know, to thank us, they ordered supplies from us, which is absolutely wonderful. We're really thankful for all of that. So, and we've got lots to show you today. Okay. So if you're new here, welcome. We have 3 ways to watch it. You can watch it on our website, gloriahorn.com. You can watch it on our app, which is Gloria Horn Sewing Studio, and it's in the App Store and the Google Play Store. And then you can also watch it on Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, also watch it on Facebook. To me, I thought the best way to watch it was on the computer, because the comments are off to the side. Yeah, so if you feel like, oh, I don't like the comments covering up what she's showing, then just go to our website, gloriahorn.com. Kate has it set up just fantastic. So you go, if you want to look up an old video, you go to resources. And then what's the next thing they click on? Free instruction, resources, and it's up at the top. It's not a tab or anything. You'll see the word resources. Click on that and free instruction, and then scroll down. Whenever there's a live show going on, that's at the top of the page, right? Yeah, so you'll need to scroll down and look for, and there's a whole bunch of them there, right? There's like a ton. There's a ton. You will learn your machine. Yeah, the app is wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, so because you can slide, if it's live, you can slide the comments away. So if the comments are getting in your way, slide them away so you could see better. So, but you want to get our app, but if you're on Facebook, you're going to need to register in order to buy anything. So we would love you to register. And you just go and you'll type into the comment bar the word register, then press enter. And I just need you to put in 4 things: first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. And that's enough for the system to memorize you in case you put things in your cart. Then you advance to the next screen and you'll need to set up a username and password. So, and then get right back to us. You don't want to miss a minute. But just remember that these will be uploaded. So after it's over, it usually takes about an hour for the system to upload the class. And so you won't be able to see anything for an hour. You'll have to wait, but you'll be able to watch the whole thing again. So yeah, I feel like today is a really good day. Things are going my way. This turned out wonderful. The garden flag. Okay, it's called Summer Garden. So the Summer Garden kits are being packed and shipped as we speak. The Riley Blake Independence embroidery designs came in today, and they are packing those and shipping them as fast as they can. Just everything today. Everything today was like, and I said, and I couldn't find my lipstick. I found my lipstick, and it was my favorite lipstick. So I felt like one after the other, everything was going my way today. So I am very, very pleased with this project. So, I did the ginger jar from Tilda's. So to find this pattern, now this is just one of the free patterns on her site. Okay, so she designs patterns to go with her fabrics. For the Something Blue line, I'm going to say there's at least 10 patterns, free patterns. There's a jacket. Just look at how many pages. So really good detailed instructions. There's like a zipper pouch, not your average zipper pouch, but lots of good things are on there. So I went and I love these ginger jars, like who doesn't? How many of you out there have these blue and white ginger jar or like the blue and white? There's so many, and I just think it's beautiful that she designed this. And now I zoomed in on her pictures, and I did see that she used the border fabric, okay? So that's what we're going to use today too. So take a look. It's a border fabric at the top and the bottom. Okay, yeah, Joanne, don't go to the grocery store. Do it like online and make them deliver it to you. I love that. That I just absolutely love that. Okay. And so this is Something Blue ginger jar quilt. Okay, now the pages. So she talks you through. So if you want to make the quilt, she has all the instructions for doing it there. Okay, but we're gonna turn ours into pillows. And I meant to show you, let me see if I can find the pages. So what I had to do to put this together, okay, here it is right here. Okay, these are the 2 pages I want to show you. I'm just going to slide those out. Okay, so this is the pattern. So this is the bottom of the ginger jar. Okay, this one is the top of the ginger jar. Now, hers is much bigger than ours. I wouldn't want it any bigger. I wouldn't. Would you? I wouldn't want it any bigger, so I kind of liked what we could do. But here, okay, so hers is like a good, because I'm going to say 5 inches bigger than ours. So, okay, but what I had to do in order to create the image is I had to open up the PDF. I had to find this page, okay? And then I pressed print screen, and then I did a screenshot. I had to click and drag a box around this, okay? And release it, and then put it into Paint. Then I copied it and flipped it over, all right? Then I went to this page, and same thing. I went to this page, and I did a screenshot of this, click and dragged a box around, went back into Paint, pasted it in, flipped it over, pasted it in. But then I had to get rid of all those lines, all these pictures, all these words. And I said, this is too hard. And so originally what I put on was because if you look close at her picture, the tops and the bottoms, like that top is narrow, this one's wide. And I was going to give you like 3 different sizes. And I went, no, this is too hard. I'm just going with one side. size. Now, Tommy is really encouraging me to digitize this. He left me the Palette 11 software and the security key and everything. He keeps saying to me that IQ Designer is harder than Palette 11 software. And so I'm going to believe him. And in the next couple of days, I'm going to try it out. And I am going to create this with different size borders, different fancy fills, so you can just buy it from us if you want. So that's my goal. That's going to be like, I don't, I'm never going to retire, but it's just, I think people would really like to just buy them. So many people have told me that. So, okay. So the steps. So first thing I do when designing a project is I try to think of the steps. Now, I wanted batting underneath here because I just wanted a little bit of puffiness, and I like it. I didn't want to go too puffy because then sometimes it puckers the fabric. So I didn't want to do that. I just wanted one layer so I could have a little bit of puffiness. So, okay. So the first thing that I want to do is tack down the batting. I'm going to tack it down in the whole shape, Then tack down the vase. So I need a stitch that will just tack down this part of the fabric. Okay, tack that down, and then I'm going to trim off the excess. Same thing, the batting, tack that down, trim off the excess, tack down the fabric, trim off the excess. Then I need to add the fancy fill is the next one. Then I need to tack down the top and the bottom fabric, okay? Then, and I use my projector to position it exactly right. And I love how it turned out. And then I'm going to satin stitch. The last thing is to satin stitch around the whole thing, okay? So, all right, so I think we're ready. I have my hoop here, but I'll just jump up and get it when I need it. Okay, but before we go over there, Kate, I just wanted to show them that in the fabric bundle that we have, you will get the dark, where'd the light fabric go? We might need to call Joni. Let me see if it's here. I don't see the light. Oh, here it is right here. Oh no, this is a border. Well, let me see if it's here. Okay, so I've got, maybe it's here, under here. Yes. Joni, tried and true. Oh, how could I doubt her, right? Okay, so it is here. Okay, so this one, I'll just throw this one aside. So I'm very proud of all of our projects. We really have a lot of neat things going on. Okay, so this one is the dark blue that's in the bundle, and the other, we're going to do a pillow, and this one is going to be the lighter blue. Okay, so we're going to do the same backgrounds, light blue and dark blue. I love it. I think it's going to look really neat. You could mix it up. You could put the light with the dark. You could do it whatever way you want. We cut our background fabric 22 by 22 because I am not sure how big I want the pillow. And I felt like it was looking kind of plain to me. Like I was thinking that maybe I'd like a flange of some fabric. So we're deciding. We'll let you know. You guys make suggestions. Tell me what you would do. We would think if we left it like this, we would definitely want to pipe the edge of the pillow, to add a little more color to it. Now, another thing is I did hoop the background fabric and we shape flexed it, okay? So to eliminate the puckering, shape flex, but we did hoop the whole thing with no-show, or we now carry the OESD poly mesh. So poly mesh, same thing. And then I have just regular batting. I wasn't too worried about the quality of the batting. I think this one is a cotton batting. Remember, I always tell you to beware of that because it stretches. You can see it is stretching, but I wasn't too worried. Just use, I forgot to tell you rolls of the batting, but oh wow. Yeah, well, you could probably look that up. We have the Gypsy Quilter batting. It's really good. Okay, so I got what I need here. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the machine. I'm going to slide this in and then move some things aside, I think. Lift up. Okay. All right. Okay, very exciting. Okay. And okay, so just know that the images are going to be on the website later and also the instructions. So I'm going to have a pen handy right here to make sure that I didn't make any mistakes, and then we fixed it. So, okay. I think of you every day, Troy. The little irons that we sell, the little green one and the little red one, do not turn off. And I remember a firefighter saying to me that was like one of the highest causes of home fires was irons that didn't turn off. So back me up with that one, Troy. So I am going to be doing a whole segment on irons. We're waiting for them to come in. But as soon as they all come in, I want to show you all the different irons that are available. I think that's going to be really neat. And I'm going to recommend you get one with a shut off. So, okay, so you're okay with where the screen is and everything, Kate? Okay, so I'm just going to wake up my machine, and here I am at the main screen. So I'm working on the Brother Avenir, and I'm going to go to My Design Center. Okay, now the first part of my instructions, I tell you how to create the image. Kate, I think I should just take that off because we're going to give them the image in a B pocket. It's going to be in a B pocket. So I just have to make the one that will work on that. You know, the Avenir and Radiance speak a different language than Solaris, Meridian, Altair, Stellaire, Dream Machine. Those take the same language. And so I have to go on one of those machines. But doing my design center is harder, so I'll get it done. Don't you worry. Okay. So I put the designs on a flash drive. Okay, so we're gonna put the B pocket, and you're gonna put that B pocket on a flash drive and put it into the machine. Okay, now it looks like I have no idea why I have that block there, so I'm gonna go into settings. And it says the 10 and 5/8 by 16 hoop, and we're actually using the 11 and 5/8 by 18 and a quarter, so that got rid of that box. Okay, so you are going to, so the first thing that we need to do is tack down the batting. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the pocket with the arrow pointing out. So pocket with the arrow, and it's on my flash drive, and there's the B pocket. Okay, this is the one I need. So I'm only going to give you two. Okay, if you want different sizes for the top and the bottom, you kind of you'll have to do that on your own. Okay, so here I'm going to select the ginger jar with the top and the bottom, and okay. Okay, then I'm going to go and I need to tack this down. Okay, let's check out the size though. So let's go in and press size. So I have this, I didn't want the width any wider than 11. So, I'll make sure on the, for all the other machines that I give you the images so it will fit in your hoop. So, and I think I just did it as big as I thought was good because Tilda made hers really, really big. So, okay. So here I was just checking out the size. So I'm just going to say, okay. All right. So the first thing I want to do is tack this down. So I'm going to go to line properties and straight stitch. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at my numbers and I'm seeing zigzag green. Okay. Line bucket. Okay. But okay. Straight stitch, red, and okay. Now, line bucket. Click on the line to turn it red. And look around. It should all be red. I don't know what's going on down here. It's not all red. You know what that means? I have a hole in my picture. Okay, let's check that. So we're going to go to, see how some things are black and some are red? So let's go to the fill bucket just to test it. And I'm going to press that. Oh, no, there's a, okay, so we're fine there. So I'm going to undo. Okay, let's go again. And let's fill it here. No, that's okay. Okay, so undo. And then I'll click up here. And it's good. So there isn't a hole. I can't see a hole. So I don't know why it did that, but we're just going to turn them all red. Okay, so I'm going to undo there, go back to my line properties, straight stitch, red, and okay. Then line bucket, and I'm going to click everywhere and turn them red. Okay, and down here. Now I'm seeing something over here. I just want to look. So this is good this is happening because this will happen to you. Now I'm going to go to 400%, click on the pan button, and I'm going to slide over until I see. Let's take it. See, look at that. I don't know why that is black. That almost looks like a no-sew. I don't see a hole. So I have a feeling I have some, I was fooling around with it. I'll double check my images, but we are going to want to go to line bucket and click on it. Turn that red. We better look all around, get our pan button back on. Okay, we're okay there. So well, look at that there. That's kind of, I don't know what it's going to think that is. So let's just take a look and go into 800%. And go there. I'm feeling like I should clean that up a little bit. So I'm going to go to the eraser. Okay, and I'm going to take that eraser really small because right now, they can't see it, but right now when I click on the screen, see how big that is? So I need it really, really, really small. So, I like a circle. I clicked on the wrong thing. So I'm going to go to size and make it really small. Oh, you can't even see it. I better go up a couple. There's 2. Okay, maybe 3. Yeah, I can see it now. And I'm just going to go in there and just bump it. I don't want to break a hole, but I'm just worried that it might. Have you ever done a design and it stitches in place? And I'm just afraid of that. Still didn't break a hole. I'm just going to be really careful. There. So I just cleaned that up a little bit. Let's go to the pan. And I'm just going to look around and make sure I don't have anything else in there. Now this one, same thing. It's kind of thick there. I'm not going to worry about that one. That's pretty clean. It's not. So I'm just going to look. Now see, you'll see shaky lines, but it doesn't matter. You're at 800%, so it'll be fine. Okay, well, I'm just looking for black spots. I'm looking for something maybe that's extra thick. Oh, there's black. So here, let's go line bucket. And turn that red. Okay, let's look at it at 400%. Okay, there's something right there. I'm going to go back to 800 and pan and just take a look over there. There's a little tiny black dot. Let's go there. Let's go. Now I can go all the way up to 1600 and erase. And I am just going to go with that and just bump it there. It did it, got rid of it. Okay, so we'll just look around again. So you want to make sure your image is clean so nothing crazy happens the first time. Oh, there's more black there. So let's go down to 400 and go line bucket and turn that red. I think at one point when I was working on this that I had the no sew button on. So I just want to look again and see it. 800, no, I'm looking good. Okay, and we'll just look down here and we're looking good. Oh, the other thing that was a good thing that came in is, oh, look at, there's a break in the line right there. Okay, so that could present a problem. I'm surprised that when I went fill, let's fill again, fill. This time, so I must have bumped that just now because it wasn't doing that before. Okay, so I need to draw a line there. So I'm going to go into line properties. This is the only drawing tool I ever use, the straight line, because I'm terrible at drawing with this. So, okay, Then I'm going to click down here. Hopefully, Kate, you tell me if I'm blocking the camera. I'm good. So there. Oh, I got a bump there. Let's just undo and try again. Okay. So I'll just go really slow. There, I fixed it. Okay, so here, pan. So we're just looking and making sure everything's okay. I will try to do that again before I give the images to Kate to post. So I think we're good. Okay, so go back to 100%. Okay, so what do? We have the whole vase, and we're going to tack down the batting. We really don't need those lines to tack down the batting, but those are going to be our placement lines for the borders and everything. So we're getting like 2 jobs done at once right here. Okay, so now next. Okay, it's going to do it in a straight stitch. It's going to go around twice. I kind of like it going around twice. You know what? For this, I'm going to just go around once because it's going to save me time when I go to sew it with you today. So I'm going to turn the under sewing off. That means it's just going to sew around one time and then okay. So I'm turning it off just because I need to save time. Now set, okay. Oh, John has a picture. Okay, we got to get rid of his picture. Okay, so here, I think I might have to go to settings. I think I will. I'll go to settings. I don't want his picture in there. He's working on something for our summer event. So here, scan quality, background image, delete. Okay, so that was on page 10 of 13. Background image, delete, and okay. And then okay. All right, now, okay, so I'm in here. I need to go edit, move, center. And I want you to watch when I press center, it just moved it a hair. We got to do that every step. So, okay. Now, so I have the tack down for the batting. Next thing I want to do is tack down just the fabric for the vase, not the top and bottom. So I'm going to go add my design center or IQ designer. Remember, they're both the same. Pocket with the arrow pointing out. I'm going to select my flash drive because that's where my image is. The B pocket. There it is. That's all I need. Those 2 images are all I need to do this. Okay. Now I need to tack this down. So a straight stitch. So I'm going to go to line properties. Straight stitch. Oh, my mouse is on there. So straight stitch. Okay, so I can't ever check in what color I told you. Okay, here we are. Okay, so all right, red. Oh, I did do red already. Well, here I'm gonna change that one to. I'll pick a color that I haven't picked yet. Orange. I hardly ever use orange. Okay, so I'm going to pick orange, straight stitch, orange, okay. Remember, it needs to think. Did you see there was a hesitation? Don't press the button again because you could get the machine all mixed up. So line bucket, click on the line to turn it orange. I'm looking around. It's up. No, look it over there. So, okay, so here. I'll try to fix that so yours won't do it. I still see some black here. So let's zoom in. I'm going to zoom into 400. Can't see it. So I'm going to go pan and slide it over. Okay, I can see the 2 black. I have to click on line bucket again so it's highlighted and click and click. Oh, I still see a little black. Let's go in and 800. And I can't see it, so pan, slide, there it is. Okay, so we're going to go line bucket. There it is. Okay, but I better pan and just look around and make sure there isn't anything black. Have you tried to design something and you have like a black dot? That's what we need to look around just in case I bump the screen. Okay. We don't edit our videos. So, and everybody tells us that's what they like because whatever goes wrong for us will happen to them and then they'll know how to fix it. So I'm just kind of sliding all around. I've got the pan on, sliding all around and it's good. So I'll go back to 100%. So there I've tacked down my fabric. I'm going to position my fabric, lay it on across the top. When we go to sew it, we are going to turn the projector on and make sure we like the image that's going to be in. Well, I'll show you that because that's such a wonderful feature on the machines. So now we'll press next. Okay, do we want to go around twice? Yeah, but not me. I need to just go around once. So I'm just going to turn my undersewing off. Usually when I'm doing it for myself, I leave it on because sometimes I nick a stitch and it pulls a little bit. So I leave it on so it goes around twice. So in case I do snip a stitch, it's still got another stitch there holding everything. Okay, so I turned mine off to save us time. So now set. Okay. Edit, move center, right? Do you see how it's off? So edit, move, and center. And that moved it right, one right on top of the other. Okay, what's next? Next, I want to put a fancy fill in. So, okay, add, I'm going to move my mouse so those words disappear. Okay, add my design center. I need that same shape again. So pocket with the arrow. Okay, the flash drive. Oh, I should have saved it orange, shouldn't I have? Because I didn't though. So we're just gonna have to go into B pocket. Okay, and we are gonna go to, it's already on the flash drive, so there's my image. Okay. I wanted to know sew because I already sewed it down. But how am I going to see that it's no sewing those spots that didn't change? Oh, we're going to have to go. So I'm going to go into line properties. We'll just look at it. We'll just see if we can see it. Line properties, no sew. Okay. Line bucket. Click on the line. See, it goes from black to gray. And that is hard to see. Now I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to 400, selected pan, slid over. Remember, they were over here. I'm just going to press around. I think it was all right here. So line bucket, and I'm just going to press here. If I already pressed it, it gives me that knock, knock. Oh, there was a spot there that I didn't get. Okay, let's look around. Wasn't there like a black dot? Oh, you know what? Let's leave it because what I would do when I go to sew it, I would just skip over that black dot. You know, it'll show me that I'm supposed to put in black and we'll just skip to the next color. So that's how we'll solve that. So we'll go to 100%. Okay, right now it's a no sew. Now I get to go right down to the fancy fills. So we're going to go to fill properties. So these buttons up here deal with what do I want to do with the line. These buttons are how do I want to fill a shape. So right now it's in a plain fill. It would just fill it with stitches. So we're going to go into fill properties. We're going to pick our fancy fill button, select, you pick. I mean, there are so many pretty fancy fills. Like I thought this would be really pretty, right? I did mine with the lattice and the star. I think I'm going to stick with that because I think I want that to match on my two pillows. But I thought this one was neat, but I would flip it upside down and I'd make the scallops bigger. Maybe we'll just do that one really quick just so I could show you. Okay, and it's on red. Let me see what I'm supposed to know. So, okay, we're going to go blue. This is just to show you what I would do. Okay, so I would go fill bucket, click inside, but I think I'd like the scallops going in the other direction. So I'm going to go next. I am going to go, I guess I change the angle and I go, 180, right? Because I'm going to flip it right upside down. 90 won't do it. 180, okay. Now it's going in the other direction. And I think I would make it a lot bigger. So play around with it. Just what I wanted you to show you. There's 140. Let's see. Oh, I like that. I'd like it even bigger though. This face is big. So here I am at 160. Okay, so you play around with it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here and select. Find that lattice with the stars. That's 016. I use that one all the time. Keep it at blue. Okay. There, it changed it. But now change the size. So we're going to go up to size. And the one I already did, I went up to 120. So 120. Okay. Let's take a look at it, see what we think. I guess that's good. I think I went higher than 120. I'm just going to look. Yeah, I definitely went higher than 120. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one has, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it was just 120. So I counted how many points I had up there, and it was at 120. Okay, I like my fancy fill to be thick. And so I'm leaving it thick, but if you like it thinner, you can press that button and make it thinner. Outline, like I don't want it to stop and cut the jump stitches at each one of these endings. So I'm going to go to turn the outline on, and you will see when I press OK, a line will form around. So it will stitch over to the next area. So I made my changes. I like what I see. So set, OK. What's the next one? Edit, move, center. Edit, move, center. I have a feeling this is something that they could change with an update. And so I'll ask them for it. When I go to the Brother Convention, I will ask the engineers to fix that for us. I'll have to remember to take something in like this to show them exactly what I want. Okay. And, okay, now... okay, I got my fancy fill. Now I need to add the borders, okay? So we're going to go, okay, add. So I'm on step 79 there. Okay, IQ Designer or My Design Center. Pocket with the arrow pointing out. You're going to go to your flash drive. B pocket. You want the top and the bottom on. Okay, so the ginger jar with the top and the bottom. Okay. We need to get rid of the sides of the jar. Okay. So we need to break holes in 4 places right where the side of the jar touches the top and the bottom. So there, 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 and there. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in to 400%. Can't see a thing. So I'm going to press pan. And I think I'll just kind of slide up till I see this upper right. Oh, there's that. Look, I pulled in that blob. Remember I fixed that. I probably should have pulled in the red one, but we'll be okay because we're going to be erasing there anyhow. So, okay, so I am going to go to, the eraser. And I'm going to go real small. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I like the circle. A lot of people like the square. So whatever shape you like. And what did I go down to? About a 3 or a 4. Here, we'll go with 4. Okay, and I'll say, okay. And I just want to break a hole. Well, that's good. Okay, but I do want to clean that up again. I should have saved it after I cleaned it. So I'll have to do that. Well, of course, I've already broken a hole in it. So I should have cleaned it up first, then saved it again. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and get that. It just looks like the machine will think I wanted to put something there. Okay, I think that's good enough. So I broke a hole. Maybe I'll just go in there and get that one last little block. So I'm at 800%. Okay, then I'm going to pan. Now I'm going to fix the image, so you won't have to do this. Okay, I'm on the other side. I'm going to take it and just click. Oh, no, I didn't press erase. So erase. And then it's at size 4, so that's good. And just click. I'm just going to bring my mouse a little closer, And I think I'm not going to worry about those extra little blocks. Okay, now pan. See, when I pan, it turns my eraser off. So I'll go all the way down to the bottom and look for where the vase touches the bottom. Turn on my eraser again and go here and break a hole. There we go. Okay, now go to the other side. So pan and go to the other side and break a hole. That was that one little mark there. We'll just see if that makes any difference. Okay, let's see. Sliding over, and so I'm breaking so don't get mixed up like I've done, and I'll break a hole there on the border. I want to break a hole on the side of the vase. So I'm going to click. Oh no, I don't have erase. So erase. So nothing happened when I clicked on that. So there we go. Now I'll go down to 100% and I'm going to erase that away. So we're going to select it. So I'm going to go down to the bottom where the select buttons are. Press select, magic wand. That was something they added with the Luminaire and the Solaris, and that is a miracle button. So here I can just touch that side. It just forms a red box around that side, so I'll cut it away. And again, that one. Oh, look at, see? I don't have the whole thing. So cut it away. And then I'll touch this one and cut it away. So make sure you get everything. I can see something there. Oh, I'm not catching. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think I better zoom in. I'm at 400, pan. There it is. Okay, select, magic wand, select it, and cut. You could also draw a box around it to select it, but I really like the magic wand. Okay, so there's my two borders. They will be perfectly spaced to go right where they're supposed to go. So I'm hoping Palette does that too when Tommy says it will. So I'm going to trust him. I'm going to try. Okay, now how do we have to tack these down. So we need to go into line properties, straight stitch. I'm going to move my mouse. So, okay, straight stitch, purple, and okay. Line bucket, click on the rectangles to turn them purple. It almost looks like that's still black there, doesn't it? I think I should zoom in. Here I am at 200. Yeah, it is. So, okay, I am going to go to line bucket, click on it again. I think we should zoom in even farther, make sure. I'm hoping that you don't have to do this. So there, I don't know what's going on there. Let's go to 800, and I've got pan on. That's purple, so I'm okay. But, you know, to double check, I could just touch it. Oh, and there, pan. We're going to look around and see, make sure we don't have anything black. Didn't look like we had a break in the line, but I'm thinking that I had no sew on when I was creating it. I did something wrong. Now see, I've got this blob down here, so I'm going to first, if pan is on, I'm going to put that in the middle of the screen and go to 1600, pick my eraser. See how I do? I'm at 4. I'm going to select my mouse and just see if I can clean that up. So just one little click. Okay, 2 little clicks, it's cleaned up. So let's say, okay. Okay, let's look around at the bottom. So pan, I'm just going to go straight down. Remember, it's way, way down. I'm at 1600. So see, that's where, I guess I can just go with that and slide. Oh, here I've got some black. So we're going to go to line bucket. Click on where it's black. Pan. Look it over. Let's see. Oh, there I've got a little black dot. Let's go to erase. And there's my eraser. Let's just get that and just bump it. See, what I'm worried about is I'll break a hole in it in the line. But if I do that, then I would just undo and I would try again. So pan. Oh, here's some more black. So I'm going to go, it looks like a big area. So let's go to 800. Line properties, line properties. Oh no, not, I don't have to pick line properties, just line bucket. So I'll just say okay, because it was correct. It's got straight stitch, so it was just line bucket, and then click on that line to turn it black, but we better pan around. See, sometimes those colors are really hard to see that they change. See, I see some black here. So line bucket, and click on it. I see something right in the middle there. Maybe I'll just touch it. Maybe it's already purple. Yeah, I think it is already purple. So let's go to 100. I think I got it. Okay, so I have it doing straight stitch. I turned everything purple. Next, then set. I'm going to just leave it going around twice. Set. And then okay. All right, what do we have to do every time? Edit, move, center. That puts it right in the right position. Okay, so now I have my fancy fill. Okay, I have my blocks tacked down. What do I need to do next? Satin stitch the whole thing. So we'll say okay, then add my design center or IQ designer. We're going to go to the pocket with the arrow pointing out, flash drive, B pocket. And remember, I didn't save, so I'm going to have to look for black spots again. So I should have saved it, but okay. This time, I want to go zigzag, so line properties. It's already in zigzag, but I like to go in and tell it again. So zigzag, and then let's go to green, and okay. Green is easy to see. Line bucket, and click on the line, and turn them all green. Look for spots. I don't see anything black, but I'm just going to press around and make sure I get that error message, you know, telling me it's already done. Anybody see a spot that I need to do? I think I'm okay. All right, so I've got zigzag. I've got the whole thing. Next. Okay, we are going to set the width. Last night I did one, and I had the width at 4.5, and it didn't cover because I've got batting. It needs to cover the batting. So for this, it's a big vase. I'm going to 5.5. So first I'm going to go up to settings because it's in inches, and I like it when I pick my stitch width, I like it in millimeters. So I'm going to pick the inches and switch to millimeters. Okay. Then we're going to go and here to the size. Right now it's at 2 millimeters, and we're going to go up to 5.5. Okay. Now, you know, I like it denser. So I always go into density and go up to 110. And I did see that Patty Marty and Mike Johns from Baby Lock, they always go to 110. So I felt like, okay, they do it. I'm doing the right thing. So I'm good there. Set it. Okay. All right. Edit. Move. Center. All right. Okay. I better save. So memory. Save on the machine. And anymore, I like to go memory. Save it on the flash drive. For me, I might be sewing the next one out in the other building or on a different machine. They might sell this machine, which, you know what, my 43rd anniversary is coming up. So Kate and I are going to be working on an ad. And as soon as we have the ad, but it is that always every summer, we always get new floor models. And so we are selling all of our floor models. So if you've had your eye on a machine, you're going to want to call 412-344-2330. We're going to get the prices all set up, but we're going to send out an email ad. And of course, we'll post it everywhere too. but we want to, we're going to do a big sale, not only, so we're going to have classroom models, we're going to have event machines, and we are going to have floor models, and we're going to have new in the box. We're going to have a huge sewing machine sale starting in the next couple days. So if you're interested in a machine, give John a call, 412-344-2330, and you could tell him what you're interested in, and you'll be the first one to get dibs on that machine. So give him a call. I'm really excited. And there's other things that we have in the works for our anniversary too. So, okay. So the first thing that I need to do, I'm going to go to embroidery. Okay, and so Kate, I am going to switch to the sewing machine. I'm going to take these fabrics off, and oh, I'm seeing a bubble here. I think I better, and I've got my pen there. So there, I got a bubble, but I think I'm okay. I'm just looking at it, and if I see too much of a bubble, I'm going to double check that my inner hoop is in all the way. And I can feel that it's in there really tight. So it does feel like it's in there the whole way. I'm not going to do a placement line. I cut my batting big enough, you know, that I can just tack it down. So I'm going to go here. Now, what I'm a little nervous about is right before the show went on, I dropped the needle down into the machine, and I had a hard time getting it out, and I'm a little worried that I scratched something when I dropped that needle. We will know it immediately. Okay, so here I am. I'm just going to press start. So I just smoothed my batting, and it is going to it's going to tack down my batting, and it is going, oh, see, that did that to me before. I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to go plus minus. Okay, I thought I brought up the image. Let's see if it gets beyond that. Okay. Oh, no, I got to go. So I think I must have had that no-sew in there, and I got the machine mixed up. So I'm just advancing over that, if you see that. Yeah, see, I think I have some spots where it still was no show. I'll make sure your image is good. So Kate, I'm going to rewrite everything. So it's tying a knot here. So we probably won't be able to post this until tomorrow, because I'll do that when I get home tonight. But I was going to, so Tommy and Maddie are in Cape May, New Jersey with Cape May Ray. Apparently she's there right now. She found me in Cape May one year, and she's there right now. And so you'll see her comment. Ray Richardson, her name is. But they're in Cape May, and I wanted to surprise them. Now, is this crazy of me? I did weed the backyard, the back garden, which I haven't gone out in a garden in, I'm going to say, 15, 20 years, but I did. I spent the whole day Sunday getting the weeds out. And what I want to do is my furniture, it's terrible. It needs to be painted. So tonight I'm going out, and I got some sanding things. I'm just going to sand it a little bit. So this is something I've never, ever done. And here I'm going to be hitting 70 years old, and I decided that I'm going to paint and sand. But tonight I'm going to go out and sand. And I'm also going to rewrite the directions for this, so they're perfect. So there. Now remember, I told it just go around once. Yours won't stop and start like mine did. Now what I have to do is I have to come up to the table to trim it. So I'm going to take it out carefully so I don't loosen it, and I'll come up to the table and trim. And okay, so what I want to do at home is have the furniture painted before they get home. This is crazy of me, right? Oh, now I see a question about the America 250 quilt. Now, we did get a shipment of the fabric, and we did offer it, and it's sold out, but we are getting more. So don't worry, we will be getting more. Every day in the store, somebody comes in and remarks at how wonderful that quilt is. and we get more orders. And now at this point, I am getting more, and very soon we might have extra. So we'll do that again. You put it on wait list. It's on our website. It is the America 250, and I think it's called Stonehenge. So make sure you get it on wait list and wait list authorize, because that means you'll be the first. The system fills the orders for the wait list authorize first. Then it fulfills the orders for the waitlisted. So waitlist authorized says, I definitely want it. You can charge my card the moment it comes available. Get that shipped to me. And so I'm trying to trim close. Remember, first time I did it, I had a narrower width. Really, I should be doing this with my duckbill underneath. And I like to get that blade right up there and trim as close as I can. If I snip those threads on the batting, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect the design. But if I leave a big chunk of the batting, it's gonna come through to the other side. So the duckbill underneath means I won't end up snipping my background fabric. The duckbill is going to hold it aside. Now, I do like sometimes, because did you see that? This pointy end gets caught in the batting. I almost wish they had a pair of scissors that had a duckbill on each side. I bet they've tried that. There's probably something. Now, Kathy Kimberbell is going to be on tomorrow at 3. Are we doing another show at noon? We're not sure. We may be on. More than likely, it'll just be at 3. Because, okay, so there I am. I've trimmed it. Now I'm going to go over to, but let's stay here for a minute. Do I have best press in here? I don't see any. Okay, so, but that's okay. I mean, it'll be fine. Okay, you found some? Okay, and I need a wool pressing mat though. Okay, because I just wanted to show them what I did. And here is my fabric here. No, it's over there. Oh, I dropped the others on the floor. Oh, pressing mat. Okay, good. Okay, so maybe to clear some space, I'll just move this back. So. Okay, and now I wanted to position the fabric, so I want the elephants in there, or maybe the monkey is kind of neat. I like the elephants. Now, you know, I don't want to waste a single inch of this, so I can't come too far over. Do you see those little pin marks? I wonder if they'll just scratch out. But that's it. I'm thinking this is what I want to see. I need to turn on that iron. So this is the iron that doesn't turn off. It's less expensive, but you got to remember to turn it off. So I don't like that, because I come into the store too many times and the iron's been on all night. So I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to spray this. So I'm not hot fixing this because it's so big. You know, I'm just thinking, but I do want it stiff so I don't have any ripples. So I'm going to take the best press and give it a good spraying of the best press. I want it nice and stiff. I'm thinking one of our best sewers, Arlene Funk, she taught us that before she cuts out her fabric for a quilt, she sprays it with best press. And she's a beautiful sewer. Okay, let's see if it's hot enough yet. Probably not. Here, we'll let that heat up. Okay, so I'd love for the elephants to be in there. Maybe it might get in this little, what is that, a pagoda? I think that would be pretty. I mean, if I position the elephants in the middle, that would be even better, wouldn't it? It would give me enough room to do another one over there. Right? And then I would have the elephants in there. And then, so you decide. The monkeys need, oh, I'm gonna stay on this end. Okay. And here, maybe. I'm just gonna iron that. I can see steam, so I guess my iron is hot enough. So I just want to give it some best press so when I lay it down, it doesn't ripple. So that's another method. You could hot fix if you want, but I feel like when the pieces are this big, I don't like to hot fix it. And it would hot fix it to the batting. Okay, so I think I'm good there. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the machine and, oh, the American 250 12, you know, I actually have more of that. Maybe I'll get Kathy to sell that tomorrow. I do have the 12. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think, right? I think I have the one that's blue with the red American flags. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we are getting more. So I'm just going to iron it one more time to make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave my iron on because I will be ironing some more. Okay, yeah, I can feel that that's a little stiffer, so I'm going to be okay. All right, so now we are going to go back, and it is going to tack down. My next step is to tack down this fabric, and I didn't want to cut it yet. You know, I want to conserve every single inch of this fabric because it's so pretty. Okay, I'm looking here. Here's where my line is. So it looks like, you know, I could get that. Now, see, what I have to be careful of is this edge right here. So I've got, and it's going to come to here, and I will have the elephants. I'm going to say this looks like it's going to, oh no, it's not in the center. It's off to the side. I guess, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. As long as I have my elephants in there, I'm happy. Okay, but in order to turn the projector on, I need to go back to step 1. All right, so I'm going to press OK. And I have to go, okay, so here's plus minus. I'm at step 2. So here, 1, no, not that one. Step 2. Oh, no, I have to go to 0. What am I thinking? Press OK here, then I can turn on my projector. So I'm going to turn on the projector. It says the carriage is going to move. I know it's hard for you to see the projector. We have these things on there, and I think I need my pen to get rid of them, but I'm just going to take this and, oh, see what I did? You probably didn't see, but what I did is I moved my design. So I need to return. The projector has to turn off, okay? And then I have to go, let's go move, center. See, I had to put it back in center. So that's what happens to me with the projector sometimes. I'm going to turn on the projector again. Projector is turning on, okay. Okay, then I'm going to touch the projector, a corner of the projector, and I should hear a sound. Okay, and now I'm moving the projector. So that's another reason to put everything in the center. I'm going to move my projector there so I can see where it is. I have a little bit more room here. So I think, see, I've got the green line to show me. I can move that just a hair more because I want those elephants to be a little more towards the center. See, it's kind of sticking because I have the batting. I think I'm okay there. It's showing me up there. So I want to make sure that it's straight too, okay? So maybe I'll come down to this line. So I'm going to come back over to the screen, touch that corner. Didn't make a sound, so touch again. There, it made the sound, and I'm going to move it down. Okay, so now I can see this. Now these buttons are in the way, and I know I can't change those. Kate, you do a song and dance. I saw a machine right out there that had the pen. I didn't really, yeah. Oh, Kate's going to go look for it. I think it was in the lid. Maybe. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let me look one more spot. Hang on. Everybody just take a deep breath. Maybe it was over in the showroom. Show no pen there. Oh, I didn't realize that pen was on, and you need to have your the stylus pen in order to move that. But I think we'll be okay. Okay, let me see. I am going to move that projector a little farther down. Okay, because there, now I can see better. This is moved out of the way. Okay, it does look to me like the picture is going down a little bit. So I think I'm just going to move it up just a hair, right? Or did I make it worse? This way is the way I wanted to move it. So I'm just looking here. So this is what you do with your projector. Like look, and then I'm going to move it a little bit over this way. Okay, now it was hard to see. I wasn't watching. There. And see, it kind of jumps around. And there. So it was just a little bit. So if it's crooked, it's only crooked by a hair. So I think I'm okay. I'm going to smooth it. Now I leave it connected to the big piece of fabric because I don't want to waste a single bit of this fabric. It costs more than the others, and also it's sold out everywhere. We do have some of this project bundle. We'll be showing you it in a little bit. Okay, so there I'm going to say okay, and then I'm going to leave a hand on here in case the hoop moves and wants to move my fabric, but I'm going to turn off my projector. Projector turning off. There we go. Okay, now I have to go back. So I have to go back on my screen, go to my plus minus button, and then I need to, so I'm at 0. So 1 was tacked down, 2 was fancy fill. Oh, no. This one is tacked down right here. Here is tacked down. Okay, so now I'm going to just press start. Okay, do you guys think I'm doing okay? I think I am. To use your projector to pick where you want it. Kate's good with graphics. She'll help me pick fix the urn. Call it urn. Ginger jar. Make sure I don't have a bubble.
Whenever they use the stylus to get rid of those boxes in the projector, will they still show up the next time they use the projector, or will it stay off?
It'll stay off.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll stay off. Okay, so there I'm looking good, but I need to trim. So let's go back up to the table and we'll trim. Okay, I thought that, sometimes I don't sew when I'm doing these, but I thought this one really is important to use your projector, and it really shows you how wonderful your machines are, right? So here. So really, with our project bundle, wouldn't you say that we have enough fabric to do 4 of these ginger jars in this size? So you could make a quilt with it, because you'd have 4 of the dark blue and 4 of the white background. We'll be showing you that project bundle. And remember, I did select the 5.5 stitch width to be sure that it was going to cover that batting. So I do like that little bit of puffiness. Joni was going to be in here with me today. She has a big, 2 weeks ahead of her. She, or maybe like just 10 days. She and her husband are going to Virginia just for a couple days. She comes home for 1 day and then she flies to Orlando. Her daughters and their husbands and her grandchildren are all going to meet her in Orlando, and she is going to Disney World, first time in 26 years. So she is so excited, but they did everything right. They already got their restaurant reservations. You need that there. You need a break where you can go in a restaurant, and it isn't crowded and the air conditioning's on. They're going to have such a good time. And Maddie, Tommy's wife, Maddie, she loves Disney. And she knows the rides, and she went over, they did that fast pass or something. Okay, so now I'm going to put it back in, and it's going to do the lattice. Isn't it looking pretty though? I love it. Wow, isn't it? Wow, I love this. So now Tilda, on her project, she had flowers coming out of the ginger jar. I'm not going to do that. I kind of like it the way it is, but and to recreate the flowers would take a lot. So I think everybody's right. I just need to sell these designs, do them and sell it. Learn palette. Tommy says, I already know it. Look at this little spot right here. I'm a little worried about that one. I think I should just stop the machine real quick and grab my squeezy snips. I feel like I didn't go close enough there. I'm going to give that a little snip. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's going to sew now for, let me see how long. Let's see. Okay. And yeah, it's going to sew for 13 minutes. So why don't I show them projects? Okay. All right. And I got my stripes here. Okay. Make sure my chair doesn't bump anything. Okay. All right. I'll get rid of this. Okay. So how did I learn all the different techniques in IQ Designer? This is my personal book. Look at, I like to show this because I have used this over and over and over again. And so this is how I learned. I liked having the book. You know, now they have the new video series, but, and we did print the book. So we do have an option where you can get the book with the video series. But, you know, I like being able to open a book and read it and maybe put a note in it, right? So, okay, so if you don't have this yet, you need to get this one. Okay, now here is the video series. So you have to, so this one, whether you own a Brother or Baby Lock, you can learn from this. This one, the video series, you have to own a Baby Lock. You have to register it, and I don't think they'll let you on if you don't own a Baby Lock, because you have to give your serial number. And my two books just hooked together. No, there we go. The reason why you have two books is because it was so many pages, it was too thick to put in one book. So they have a part 1 and part 2. So it's all the projects that they do in the video series. All the pages are printed out. Our printer uses this really nice thick paper, so it won't get all beat up like my pages on this one. So they did it in a nice thick paper. So that's really nice. We are waiting for the video series to come in. I guess that it's on back order right now. So I know a lot of people have ordered it and we're waiting for it. So it's going to come in very soon. Since I feel like today's my day that everything's going to get shipped today because we're waiting for so much stuff. Okay, now, okay, this fabric bundle is the one I used today. Look at this. Okay, so there is your, with the pictures, she doesn't have just these two. So here it is with the light background. Okay, here is the border, which we're going to put that in next. I'm going to peek, make sure my chair isn't like, oh, it's looking really pretty. You know what? The fancy fill in the contrasting thread is looking really nice. Okay, so there's the blue. All right, here is the borders with the white. And then here it is with the blue. So you've got the light and the dark. And it's, so, and like I said, you could get, I'm thinking 4 of each, so 8, it would be enough to get 8 ginger jars out of it. If you want to make other things, you can, but definitely you'd have enough fabric here for 8 ginger jars. Yeah, I could add the flowers if you want me to, if you want me to show you how to do that. I could, but it's more involved. If you look at the flowers, there are a lot of pieces. So look at that, all of those pieces, all of those go together. So it's pretty, it's beautiful, but you can turn that into, but why don't I wait until I can digitize it, right? So, because look how pretty that is. But remember, I reduced the size, so I'm gonna have to reduce the size of the flowers. So it's gonna take some work. So maybe we'll get back to that. So okay, all right. So we've got so she called it the ceramics fabric bundle. Now the next one, now look at this. You don't have to use Tilda. Look at this was John's favorite fabric, right? So look at this. This is Chonga Wang. It's perfect for it, isn't it? Like here would be like this, and it's all trimmed in gold. I can see it sparkling. So beautiful with the blue and white. Joni picked these. She loved this one. Okay, and we got the flowers. Look at this one with the cranes. Here, I'll hold it this way. So there. And then look at this one. It's the waves. So we felt like these four really went together nice. Okay. All right. So there is another set. You can do that one. And then next we have the background fabrics. And now these are Tilda's. And Kate will zoom in close. And okay, so we've got different colors. Okay, which I think, okay, what is this one's called?
Putty.
Putty, okay. So it's like beiges. So take a look. I'm going to lay these blue fabrics on top so you can see. Let's go with maybe the darker blue on top. Yeah, so that looks really nice with it. It's teeny tiny little dots. So I feel good. You know how I've always said I don't like solids? She doesn't either. Look at her fabrics are not solids. So yeah, so okay, now we are going to go back and double check that our quantities are right on the fabrics. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll be able to do that tomorrow. So let it go to waitlist authorized. You'd be a better chance of getting it. But the fabric is sold out everywhere. Everywhere you look, it's sold out. So, I mean, I think the only reason why we have it is because our customers were new to Tilda fabrics, and but we were able, you know, I like making these project bundles because you get 4 pieces and we can spread it farther. So more people will be able to do the project because you're just getting 12.5 inches of each. So more, instead of selling you a yard of each, we get to take care of 3 people. So our project bundles are 12.5 inches wide by the width of fabric about 44. Okay, now this one, and what is this one called? Terracotta. This is the color she used, right? So here it is. It's kind of printed out different here, but that's the color she used with the blues, and it is really pretty. At first we didn't like it, but the more I look at it, I like it. Yeah. Yeah, the video series will work with the Meridian, just as long as you have IQ Designer. It'll work with every single one. And their instructions have instructions for all the models of machines, too. Okay, next one. This one's got more of a pink tone to it. And what is this one called?
Redwood.
Redwood. Okay, so kind of a dusty, rosy pink with those dots. This is the color we used. And, you know, around here, we like blue and gold. It's the colors of Pitt. Mount Lebanon is blue and gold. There's a lot of blue and gold around here. So we like blue and gold. So, and then one more color. And this one, it looks kind of purple.
Oh, mauve.
Mauve. Okay. See, I would have called that one mauve. This one, so it's a purpley pink. Okay, and you can buy that. And then we have, these bundles. These are nice. So, oops,
They just came in too.
Okay, so these are brand new, and this is her, she calls it her toweling. Remember, that's what I used for the background here. So I use the toweling. You can buy this by the yard. I bet we still have it, right? Well, if we don't, I can get more of it. Yeah, so if we don't have it, I'll get more. Tommy will not let me add something to our inventory until he said, at the point we see that it is shipped and we can track it, and it's only a day away, I'm allowed to add it to our inventory. So I'm going to listen to Tommy. Things are going better, so that's good. Yes. So the first one is the toweling. So these are fat quarters, and you'll get 6 fat quarters. Here's blue stripes, and then it's like a teal or aqua stripe. Okay, that's fun. And now the next one, we've got the red and white stripes. So these are red and white, but from far away they kind of look like pink. I guess when the red and white is together. And then also the purple, which what color did they call that again? I forget. Mauve. Yeah. Mauve. Okay. So I would call that purple stripe. So, and what's nice about these fabrics is it's woven in, it's not printed on, so there's no right and wrong side. But that also means you can chenille this fabric, you know, that fuzzy look. And this will chenille really, really nice. Oh, and here, our Kathy, during, you know, she's kind of, she has her Kimberbell projects that she does on Wednesdays, but she's also added embroidery, and she is going to do a sew-along on this quilt, Autumn Love Quilt, okay? The fabric is coming out in July, but if I wait till July to order it, I have a ton of it on order already, but you know, I'm going to run out. I know I am, because once people see it, and it's Lori Holt's fabric. So here's the embroidery design, and the instructions are in there to do a wall quilt. I would call it a throw. It's 37 by 42. There's a lap quilt, 56 by 63, and then a throw quilt, 65 by 74. I love it. Like there's pumpkins, scarecrows, everything. We can't wait for this. So you can buy the embroidery design now, okay? And you can get the list of fabrics you need, but we thought we would make it a little easier. So what we are gonna do is you can buy, so do you have it on your list for the full fat quarter bundle?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this is the full. Is this that's the full. Okay, so the full fat quarter bundle of Lori Holt's Baked with Love. Okay, this design came out when one of her other fabrics were out, and it sold out instantly, and nobody got it. You know, they didn't know about the fabric until the design came out much later. So this new one, it's called Baked with Love. It is perfect. It's got oranges for the pumpkins. I'm seeing lots of blues, okay? If you get the whole thing, that will really get you through this quilt. But we realize that the whole fat quarter bundle is expensive, so we have another option, and we think it's gonna work. We have the half of a fat quarter bundle. So what we go through is we make sure you get an assortment. So here's like 4 browns, so you'll get 2 browns. So we just split it in half, and that makes it, you know, much more reasonable to get it. The Lori Holt's fabric collections sell out every single time. So I mean, we are going to be showing lots of projects to do with it, mainly this quilt, but you can turn this quilt into a table runner. Just look how cute that would be. Pumpkins in a bucket, pumpkins in a wagon, pumpkins with a bird, some quilting designs. And what's so neat about their quilting designs is they are stitches. So you don't have to lay, you know, some of them you do the applique method, but they are mixed with stitches. So we absolutely love this design. And Kathy is going to do a sew along with it. Okay. So the first one was we did the full fat quarter bundle, which is 53 fat quarters. And then the other one is 26 fat quarters. So we will be making that. We're just going to take them and split them and make sure everybody gets an even amount of all the colors. Okay, but then another thing that you're going to need is you need the backgrounds. And I'm so excited about this one. So this one is, I love that Riley Blake does this. This is an assortment of backgrounds. So you aren't stuck with a single background. There's all different backgrounds used in here. So So it's going to be really neat. So get the background bundle. We will have the fabric for sale per yard. I'm going to go in and order more tomorrow. I've already ordered a ton, but I feel like this is such a neat project. And then she has other embroidery design collections that go with the fabric too. And so we're going to want to not only this quilt, but we're going to turn this quilt into table runner, into placemats, into a throw for the couch. So there's a million things that you can do with it. So it's going to be really, really fun. Kathy will talk about it again tomorrow. Okay, so they are a pre-order. Oh, guess what? They only have to put half down. Oh, so did they already put it in their cart? I mean, if they go full price, they get it first. Yeah. But tomorrow we'll offer it as half down. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow so if you want it, no matter what, pay for it today. You'll be the first one to get it. But tomorrow we will have the option where you will just pay for half. And then when it comes out, you'll pay for the other half. Well, I heard it stopped. So I think we need to go on and position our next pieces of fabric. So I think they need to see this. So I'm going to make sure my tape is there. So this is the moment I need tape. And what did I do with it? I did have it. I lose everything. Oh, okay, we're good. Okay, so for the next, I did hot fix it, okay? Because I do want, it's a smaller piece. Okay, but what do I have to do? I have to go back to the beginning again so I can turn on my projector. But boy, can they see it, Kate? Look how good it looks. I love it. Yeah, these are going to look spectacular in the store. Okay, so here I do see, so, just make sure I see a thread hanging there. I don't want that peeking out when I'm done. Okay, all right. So here I'm going to say, okay, so the only thing we need to tack down, which is step number 4, but I have to go to my plus minus button and go to 0 right here. Just go to 0. That takes you to the very beginning, and then say, okay, then the projector button. If I'm not at 0, that's grayed out and I can't press it. So I'm going to press the projector. It says the carriage will move. Okay. So it's turning on the projector. Okay, now remember to do this. I have to press it and hear the sound. There, I'm good. So see, now it moves. If I don't hear that sound, then it might move my embroidery design. Okay, so I think so. I have the elephants and I have the monkeys. I think I'm going to put the monkeys at the top. And since the elephants are bigger, I'm going to put the elephants at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to peel off the paper from the hot fix and position it. Okay, so there. See, there's a blue line up there. It's almost like if that was covered, because, if you go crooked, that's really going to show. But then that lifts it. It's not in the center. I'm not going to worry about my blue line. Well, the blue line, that'll help me with positioning. So I can line up that blue line with my projector. So, you want to make sure that you hold your fabric down. I have some batting. So if I leave it, it might lift a little and it's not going to give me a good reading. So I like what I see. I'm going to take a piece of the paper tape and tape that just at this one end. Okay. Now I need to move my projector. I'm going to move it about halfway. Okay, and I'm lining that up. Okay, right here it looks like that can go up a hair. Okay, I'm looking good right there. Okay, look good. Now I'll just go over a little bit farther. So maybe I'll put in another piece of tape right now. Okay, here. Right here, away from where it's going to sew. So I'm too close to where it's going to sew there. So I'm going to reposition it. Okay, press the button. Oh, I'm not hearing that. There, now I heard the sound, and now my projector will move. Okay, see, it's not on the line there. So I need to lift that up a little bit. Oh, I moved the whole thing. I'm going to have to check the whole thing again. So I'm going to tape that in place. I think I moved moved it. I'm going to move it down this way a little bit. Okay, I pulled on it and I moved the whole piece, so I've got to check it over again. So I'm going to tape it using the paper tape. And I love the Kimberbell dispenser. Okay, so here, I'm going to go at the halfway point. Yeah, I lifted that up. See, I can see my green. Okay, here. Got to lift that up. Just move that up just a hair. No, move it down. Move it down. So I'm looking at that blue line, and I'm lining that right up. I'm holding it down in case you have a higher loft batting than I do, because that will distort the projector. Okay, it's right on the line. I think I'm good there. Okay, I'm good there. I've got my tape in. I'm good. So now I'm going to move my projector down. So I'm going to select, press it. I heard the beep. So I can move my projector all the way down. You know, with the update, there's something about it's going to, you're going to press a button and it's going to scan over the whole design for you without you pressing it. So it's going to be really neat. I think the upgrade is going to be fantastic. I've been wishing for more shapes in IQ Designer, and they're going to give me that. There's going to be 20 new shapes, and they are ready for Punto. So you remember how many designs we have to put together in order to do a Punto design? It's going to be all put together for us. Now here I'm covering these little bumps, little tassels they look like. I kind of want them to show. Where will they go? Oh, it's going to be hard to see no matter what. It's just hitting it right at the right spot. So let's see. And I'm going to use those to line up with. Maybe I'll leave them showing on the bottom. So I'm lining it up with the projector. I'll get a piece of tape and tape it in place. I think I need another piece of tape. Oh. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to take my projector. Oh, didn't hear the noise. Didn't hear it again. Uh-oh. Maybe up here. There. Keep pressing it until you hear it, because otherwise you might be moving your design like I did. Okay. So I think I'm good there. Okay, it's looking good. Okay. Get another piece of tape. Oh, but look it, I have my tape where it's going to sew. That's no good. Keep it away from where you're going to sew. All right. And now I'm going to move that projector. I touched the screen. Is it shaking still? No, it's okay. There, I heard the noise. So it's going to move. And here, I think I'm good. I'm just going to double check it. Okay, so here, go to the center. And I'm looking at these little dots down at the bottom. Yeah, I think it's all in the same spot, so I'm good. So now return. It's going to turn the projector off. Okay. All right, now I need to plus minus. Remember, I'm at 0, so I need to go down until I see those 2 rectangles. There they are. There's my 2 rectangles. It's like I have a little bit of a bubble there. Okay, and then I'll sew. And then we trim. We put it back in, and then it will satin stitch the whole thing. There we go. I have it going around twice. It's nice and straight. The projector worked. It's perfect. If you were crooked, it would really show with this. So here it is. Tie a knot, and then it'll swing down to the bottom. So right now I have a table runner with plates, and I have the workings of 2 pillows. So I'm happy. I like matching. Yeah, it looks like it's nice and straight. It's good. There we go. Okay, tying a knot. So I'll bring it back up to the table and I'll talk to you while I trim. I have a big smile on my face. Can you tell? I just love this project. I love how it looks. It's, you know, it's elegant, right? And everybody loves elegant. So here, I'll slide this aside and we'll take off the tape and trim. Now, I don't know what Kathy has planned for tomorrow. Do you know, Kate?
I don't know.
No, she always has something good. Yeah. So there. Cut nice and close. I still didn't learn the scan and cut. I got to learn the scan and cut. I got a lot to learn. And I want to learn it really bad because, you know, I'm always doing all this cutting and my hands get tired.
DC said instead of using the flowers for the Tilda pattern, she used Kimberbell designs to add flowers to the jar.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because then it isn't all that work, right?
She said she posted it on the Facebook group.
Oh, she did? Oh, good. Wonderful. I can't wait to see. Good. I'll go look right after the show.
This is what she
Oh,
did.
there. You got to show them. Should we lay it here? Oh, look at that. So you just fancy filled it. You used her shapes and fancy filled. No fabric under, right? Oh, that looks really good. Yeah, that's really neat. I love our fancy fills. That's really neat. Okay, so I trimmed, and now I just put in and press the button and satin stitch. Make sure my fabric doesn't get caught under. There. Make sure in the back I'm good. Okay, so I'm good. It's ready, and it's gonna start to satin stitch. So we'll show you the rest of the stuff and then we'll pull that out and show you some more. Okay, and of course I'm going to keep all of these scraps of fabric. Maybe not this one. Maybe not that one right there. I'm not going to, that's too small. But I'm going to put these all in my basket and make more with it. Oh yeah, it's looking really good. Okay, so now, oh, this is brand new. I don't even know what this is. I can't wait to see. Okay, it's I'm gonna pronounce it coccolini pillows and your DIY pillow. Okay, we just gotta pull it out and see what it is. So what? There's 3 different ones. There, it looks like a reindeer, a little bear, and then a fox, maybe. Okay, so let's see. Did you look at this at all?
I did. It's a panel.
Oh, so it's a pillow and it's a panel. So it's a pillow with a little animal with it. So, I mean, I think this would be like the perfect project to do if you're teaching someone how to sew. So here you've got your pillow pieces. This one is, I see the antlers and I see the little animal face. So this is the reindeer. So all the pieces that you need for the reindeer. Okay, so it ends up a pillow that you tuck the animal into. So it's something brand new and really cute, right? So now, but it's not that much money.
Okay.
I don't know how much they are, but I know I got a special deal on them. we will wait for these for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because
fine.
definitely, like, because yeah. So I'll fix that. So if you're interested in these, just remember, you could no, if you put it in your cart, no, that won't work. Yeah, because okay. So wait, we'll have Kathy show these tomorrow, and I'll get that corrected. Okay. I'll leave those. She has no idea, but we'll get that figured out. Okay, now, 12 days of Christmas. Oh no, this is a stash builder. Look at this. Look at the gorgeous fabrics in here. So this is when we're cutting yardage or we're cutting kits, we end up with like a little bit left on the bolt. Look at this one. It's a Chonga Wang. So here I see a Kimberbell. Here's Shimmer. Here's Fairy Frost. It looks like here's a panel. So this is, oh no, a border. So what it is at least 5 yards of fabric. Ruth Ann says she's very generous, so it's a lot more than just 5 yards of fabric. And remember that 10% of what you buy will be put back into your account. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're still doing that. We're still doing the shipping is $8. But it is, if you hit $75, it's free. Okay, and so it's at least 5 yards of fabric. They're only $19.88. Oh, now it's stuck there. Remember it did that? Okay, I'm just going to advance here. So I'm going to fix that. I promise. I'm going to fix. Let's go up a little bit. Let's see. I'm just double checking it's doing the right thing. I think it is now. Okay, we'll see what it does. That was just a straight stitch. I don't know, it was stitching in place. Okay, so anyhow, 10% gets put back into your account. So it's like a deal you can't, and it builds your stash. So like if you want to do the autumn love quilt and you need more oranges, you'll have a stash. So you got to have a stash. Yeah, $8 shipping is very reasonable. Yeah. I don't know, I know that shipping went up and we never raised our prices, but we're going to try to hold it there. Well, Tommy's going through all our systems now and making sure that it's correct. Now, our Christmas box, a little different this year. We're doing the 12 days of Christmas. So 12 days of Christmas, it's $150. You reserve it for just $75 today. When it's ready to ship, and we're planning on shipping early November. Oh, and what is that doing? I'm hearing a noise over there. I think it's okay. I think it just had to pound through. I think I'm going to advance past that. Oh yeah, maybe I'll just stop it there. So that was caused by my image having something wrong on it. So we're not going to post the new image. I mean, you could look at the images that we have on there now, but we're going to take those off, and I'm going to have the corrected images for you to do the ginger jar. But anyhow, the Christmas box, $150. It's going to be 12 presents. Okay, so they're going to be nice. 12 presents, and it's $150. And I'm already talking to suppliers, getting good deals on some of the. I told them I want new items. I don't want something old that they might already have and get disappointed. And so it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to open it December 1st through 12th of this year. We'll open them all together. So. Okay, next one is we love the pre-wound bobbins. I am totally spoiled by pre-wound bobbins. And you have the steady stitch. Yep. Okay, so this is how many is it?
It's 36.
36 bobbins. 36 bobbins in this bundle for only $19.95. So that's a really good deal. Mm-hmm. This is a really good deal. This is a better deal than the boxes of bobbins, I think. So 36 bobbins for $19.95. Okay, and these are the class 15. So it's used in Baby Lock and Brother and any machine that uses the class 15. But it also is the 60 weight. This is brought to us by OESD. So it's a really good deal. And it's 60 weight. Many times when you buy the pre-wound bobbins, they're 90 weight and the bobbin thread comes up to the top. So this is the correct weight for your machines at 60 weight, 36 bobbins for $19.95. But if you just want to try it out, we have 8 bobbins here for $8.95. You'll get hooked though. You're going to wish you bought this, but you will get hooked. All right. Now I also have the duckbill scissors. I really like these because you know, especially when I'm cutting batting, the squeezy snips get stuck in the batting, but the duckbill scissors holds that backing fabric away so I don't snip through, and plus the duckbill doesn't get caught in the batting too. So we have two different sizes right now. She has the mini duckbill scissors in, so I seem to grab those more often than the big ones. So, but like if I have to cut a lot, I'll grab my big ones. So I do use both of them. So the mini duckbill scissors, and then this is the regular size. I think they're 6-inch. They are 6-inch. Yeah, so these are real, and they're both made by Fomore, which they make a really good quality scissor too. Okay, next one is our best press, and we buy scent free. It's the best seller for us. I love the scented, but I had a lot of people saying they don't like the scent because, you know, they like to use a lot of it, especially in quilting, and they might be allergic to it, but they feel like it's just too strong. So we quit, you know, selling the scents. We just sell the scent free. So I think you'll like that too. Okay, now next item is the Hot Fix. So this is featherweight Hot Fix. We use this all the time. It's lightweight, so the fabric will bend. You know how there's some of the, it makes your fabric fusible, and some of them are so stiff that your fabric won't bend after you've put it on. So that's, oh, and you have this pre-order. We got another pre-order. It's coming out. Okay, so we have pre-order for the this new design set from Janine Babick, and we love her things. This is her Sweet Summertime. It's supposed to come out early. It's supposed to come out between the 5th and 10th of July. And so, so we're doing it as a pre-order, you know, but we've had it on order for weeks. So we should be one of the first to get it. And it's really cute. So this is a garden flag. You can use it as a garden flag or hang it inside your house, whatever you want to do. Okay, so it's another cute one from Janine Babick. Okay, then we have this one. This came in. So many of you ordered this. They are shipping this one out right now. They're so excited that it came in. So, so this is the Riley Blake America 250. These are embroidery designs. I think they show you kind of, and it's on a flash drive. I can hear it in there. There's a flash drive. So it's like all the images from their fabric. I'm going to have to show you their fabric. So all the images from the fabric. And then we kind of looked at it. So we zoomed in on it and we made a project bundle. Okay, so the project bundle has a piece of this fabric, which this is where they drew these. This is an embroidery design. Here it is right in the fabric. So we don't have a ton of these because we're running out of this fabric. If we can order it, but it won't be in probably for another week. And so we're limited in quantity for this bundle. So we have this fabric, okay? We also have this map fabric, and that's what they use as the background. They use a cream on cream as the background. And then I saw the words. This is another one we don't have very much, but we have enough to fill the amount that we put in. And then it also has the stars, the 13 colonies in the circle. So that's a really nice fabric bundle to go with this. You could fill in with your stash, but it's a really nice assortment. We did order extra of the design set. The design set doesn't cost very much, right?
$25.95.
$25.95. And let me tell you how many designs. Door banner. Okay, so accelerated patriarch door banner asset pack. We filled it with classic icons, flags, eagles, historic buildings to add instant meaning. Okay, so it doesn't say how many designs. We're gonna have to open this up, but I do see the eagle, the Liberty Bell, the cannons, a ship. Hey, the cup. What's it called again?
World Cup.
The World Cup is gonna be in Philadelphia. Yes,
Oh.
I think it's this week or something. Tiffany's going.
Oh
Tiffany's
my
gonna go.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do any of you live in a city where these people from all different countries are in the United States and they love our country? They think it's beautiful, and they were so shocked. They were shocked because you know what? All we ever see of like Iran and Israel is bombing, and I'm sure there's some beautiful spots there. So all they ever see on their news is rioting, and even the World Cup was in Seattle, and Seattle's seen a lot of their share of unrest. It was beautiful. Their stadium was beautiful. They love America. Are you guys following it? You got to, because it really does make you proud because they love America. They don't want to go home. There was a young man that he said, I have to go home. And there's like, so someone suggested right on his post a GoFundMe. It raised $10,000. And he was going to have to go home a few days ago. Now he gets to stay through the 4th of July, and he's going to go to Washington, D.C. and watch the 4th of July, the whole thing from, yeah. And I forget where he's from. I think UK. Most of them that are on there are UK. But it's really neat. Have you been following it at all?
A little
Instagram,
bit, yeah.
I love it.
Mhm.
Zach, who does our repairs, he said he is really enjoying himself. So they love Hidden Valley Ranch dressing, and they were buying it, I guess, on the way to the airport. They were stopping at Costco. So they also, when they went in Costco, they couldn't believe Costco and everything that was available. But they had gallon jugs of Hidden Valley Ranch. So they were putting it in their carry-on, and they wouldn't let them carry it on. So they had a sign at one of the airports when you walked up to drop off your luggage. If you have any Hidden Valley Ranch in your carry-on, you have to pack it in your suitcase. Yes, yeah. So no, we don't have the big jugs of Best Press because we were having them crack open. So we just do the small ones and we bubble wrap it in it. Yeah, loving ranch dressing. My kids they dip their pizza in ranch dressing. Do you do that? They dip their French fries in ranch dressing. Yeah, they're not surprised. And they showed a girl, she was in a regular grocery store, and she was buying like a ton of bottles of all different flavors of ranch dressing, and she was taking it home as souvenirs. That's what she was going to give her friends was, yeah. The Scotts were in Boston, and I heard they drank they ran out of beer. They ran out of beer, but they got on beer real fast, but they did run out of beer. It's just, I had no idea. I really didn't. I didn't even know they were coming. Did you? No, I had no idea. No idea. I had no idea, but they are having the best time. It was the Norway. They're like Vikings, and that you got to watch, Kate. You got to find them. Just go World Cup, and all the Instagrams will pop up, and all the Facebook pages, and it makes you realize, like, one guy went to watch a practice, and a practice was being held at a high school stadium, and he walked into the high school stadium, and he goes, "This is insane. This is a high school stadium," and it was beautiful, But it makes you realize we do have beautiful high school stadiums, and yeah, so they were amazed. And you know what? So many of them said they didn't want to go home. They didn't want to go home. They wanted to stay because they were having such a good time. I wish they would have it here in the United States every year. Because it really, what we felt during the NFL draft is people loved that whole thing, and they loved Pittsburgh. It made us Pittsburghers proud. Well, the World Cup is making everybody proud, right? Yeah, the Scots took over Boston, and I hear they are in Miami now. Yeah, you guys have to watch it. You can't miss it. Yeah, they drank them dry. Sam Adams couldn't keep up with the beer. Yeah, and they were having such a good time. Yeah. Okay. And Judith said that she was supposed to be in Atlanta, but they're in Atlanta this week. And So it was canceled due to the World Cup. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be there. I like watching it on TV, and I like celebrations. That's my favorite part of the Super Bowl's favorite part of everything is the celebrations. So yeah, we have to do a Gloria Prime. Definitely, Susan. I have to do that. So we will definitely do that. So we could do that part of my birthday celebration, my anniversary. Yeah, Gloria Prime. Because I think, yeah, we will do that. Yes, I did see that, Sharon. So the Japanese, after a game is over, they have plastic bags with them and they walk up and down the stadium and they clean up. I said they're taught that in school. At the end of the school day, all the kids clean. Yeah, and they did that at every one of the stadiums. Yeah, and they showed the Japanese at a Texas barbecue, and he had this giant piece of meat, and he bit into it, and he went, oh, like he couldn't believe how good it was. It's really funny. It's really funny, but there isn't just a few of them, Kate. There's how many? Does anybody know how many people came to the United States for the World Cup? And there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of them. Yeah. Why are they putting cones on statues? They're putting traffic cones. Debbie, you have to tell me, why are they putting traffic cones on statues? But they're doing it as funny. Okay, what do we have next? I guess, summer garden. Oh, I'm very proud of this. So some of you may have been informed today. The book took a little longer, and so the book is in here. So the book on setting up the embroidery designs is in here. Okay, your applique shapes, all different stuff. Okay, so lots of stuff comes with it. So this is now those of you that did purchase the year-long embroidery elegance, you're going to get all this stuff. So you're going to get a garden flag. Okay, you're going to get the designs, all the designs on a flash drive. You're going to get a garden flag, and this is a tote bag, a black tote bag. You're going to get a black and white towel, and then also an apron. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4 projects right off the bat. Well, I'll tell you what this is for in a little bit. Okay, and then you get the fabrics. So I think these were 5 inches by 10 inches. So let me show you, I'll show you what's in there, and then I'll show you what we made. You're also gonna get, so here is the flash drive with the designs on it. It has like a little watermelon on it, which I kind of like because then those are my summer garden designs. Okay, also you are getting the garden flag. Oh, this one's missing part of it. But anyhow, you'll get a complete one, garden flag holder. And then I thought what would be cute here's the rest of it right here. So what would be cute with the garden flag. So this is the garden flag that you're going to make, but I included this watermelon ribbon for you to cut into 2 pieces. It's kind of caught under there, 2 pieces, and then that'll be like straight. See, doesn't it make it look cute with these, right? It just adds a little extra touch. So there's the rest of the garden flag. This is the apron. So they embroidered the apron. Okay, so you'll get enough fabric to do, I'm sure, to do this like 3-4 times. And then they took the designs on the towel, and it comes in a smaller version. So they went across the towel with the smaller version. Now we haven't decorated the tote bag yet. We still have to do that one. So that's all the projects that you get to do. Plus, I mean, I've been sneaking this candy all week long, but did you try one of these, Kate? You got to try one. Oh my gosh, they're little hard candies, but they taste unbelievable. Yeah, so you'll get like a couple of candies in there too to keep you going. They're really good. Okay, so that is it, and they are shipping now, and I'm really excited about it. So the next one that we're doing after we get these shipped out, I would like to keep these in stock forever. So I would like to offer this again next year. I just want it to be a stock item that we always have. And we're working on the next one, and the next one is beautiful hydrangeas, and it's also using Chonga Wang fabric. So it's going to be really pretty, and you're going to get everything you need to make a table runner and an octagon, okay, and a hydrangea. So it's gonna be, that one's, I'm very, very excited about them. Okay, so I have in the works, like right now I have 6 different projects in the works. So we're gonna do them like every couple weeks until we get caught up. We still owe the people that that bought the whole year. We owe them 4, so it'll be 3 after this one, and then, but I'm going to keep going and keep doing a project. So, yeah. Okay. Pat Dunn. Let's check on Pat Dunn. So they're, the books just came today. So they're packing the books in and running them down to shipping. So if you don't, but we'll double check. We'll double check. I think there was 104 people. So I think even just packing that, they probably could get maybe 20 done in an hour. Yeah, so it's gonna take them like at least 24 hours to get that done. Probably more like 48, but they're going. They are going. Okay. All right. Now what else do we have? Oh, the wired mouse. I can't live without this. I like a wired mouse better than the one without the wire, because I lose the one without the wire. So I like a wired mouse. And then I always use this wool mat as my mouse pad. So it doubles as a place to iron right next to my machine, and then a mouse pad. So it works as a mouse pad. Okay, now the other thing, oh, there it is. Okay, and okay, and so this is, I like the Kimberbell little paper tape dispensers. So this is the current one. So it's navy blue with like white little flowers all over it, and it uses the paper tape. So it's just nice to have a cute thing on near where you sew, right? So the paper tape, it's nice and heavy, so when you pull your tape, it doesn't fall over. And then the next item we have is 2 rolls of the paper tape. So for $3.69, remember 10% will be put back into your account. Now, next one that we have is the summer event. And the summer event, is this the one where they can pick one day?
This is both days.
Both days. If you want to come both days, we still have space for you on the Monday and Tuesday. And then if you can't come, we've had a lot of people say they couldn't come 2 days. And so we split it so they could come just one day. So you'll pick what day you want to come to, and we'll try to get into the projects that you want to do. But we've got Kathy has a fantastic home. You could use it as a wall hanging. You could use it as a pillow, a table runner. John is doing a notebook cover with machine couching. So you're going to finally learn how to do the machine couching. I am doing a front door banner with IQ Designer. Patty designed it. So that's what we're going to do in our class. And I think there's other things. There's other things. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got a bargain. I found these. This is a rug that you would put like in a baby's room. And so they have a baby right on it. So it's a rug made out of Shannon Cuddle. It's really cute. It's a lamb. And okay, so we have 3 left. And what's the regular price of it? Do you know? I'm gonna make sure she marked it down far enough. $69.99. Let's go $38.88. Yeah, $38.88. And we only have 3 of those. Grab it. It's really, really, really cute. All the fabric that you need for the appliques, everything are in there. Okay. And then she has our favorite scissors. These are definitely my favorite. Every single person that works with us, this is their favorite scissor. They cut so nice. There's one edge is serrated. So we love these, and they're made by Kai. So like I said, one edge is serrated, so it really holds on to the edge of your fabric. and you can get really nice straight cuts with it. So if there's a drawer full of scissors and we don't see that purple handle, we keep digging until we find the purple handle. We will wait until someone else is done with the purple handled scissors to cut, right? We do. Okay. Now the next one is our curved titanium snips. You need, I say if you're into embroidery like we are, you need 3 pairs of these because they get lost underneath fabric. So these are really nice to have. And they do go dull. It takes a lot of trimming for it to go dull. But they do go dull. But I mean, if you're trimming regular fabric, it takes a long, long time. But I'm thinking if you're trimming Peltex, it'll dull faster. Now, next one is the perfect scissors. Look at how sharp those points are. So for snipping, these are wonderful. They've got larger holes for your fingers and they're also soft so they won't dig into your fingers. They're serrated, so they give you a nice straight cut, and then it also comes with a guard for the point. These are really, you will love these. Okay, and then we also have the printed manuals. So we have, so I'll just talk through them. Yeah. Okay, so we do have the Palette 11 printed manuals, which that's what I'm going to use to learn Palette 11. I'm going to use the printed manuals. You can print out the manuals, but you know what happens to your papers? I'm going to show you what happens to your papers. It's going to happen just like when I printed out my Tilda pattern. This is what your papers are going to be like, all scrambled and curled and everything, and you're going to try, no. So it's so much nicer to have a printed manual. So we have the Palette 11 printed manuals. We also have the Baby Lock Solaris printed manuals, and they come in 3 books. Sometimes the printer can fit them into 2, but most of the time it's 3 books. And then the same thing, we have the Brother Luminaire printed manuals and the Brother Avenir printed manuals. And then I think she probably has the Baby Lock Radiance, yeah. And then there's a couple new gadgets that she has here. So, okay, this one, okay, take a look at the picture here. I'll lay it right there. So it goes on, like they said, it's a standard, like mason jar size. Standard jar size. This is for your used blades. So you'll screw it on the top of a jar, and that's where you'll put your used blades so no one gets hurt by them. Okay, and then we have another one, matching. Now look at this. This goes on the cap of a water bottle, and this is where you put your used needles. So used needles, I'll slide that aside so you can see. So used needles there. And then we haven't shown this one in a while. The really cute Baby Lock Nano Bag. It's just adorable. It looks like a little backpack, but it clips on anything, and it's got a lot of room inside. Really cute. It looks like a bigger version of a backpack. So let's unzip. And it's lined inside. It's got a pocket inside. So this would be a great place to put your flash drives, right? So your flash drives could go in here. Maybe a little tiny makeup bag to put in your purse, right? You'd fit a compact, a lipstick in there, even more. Okay. And next one is the quilting needle variety tin. And we have them marked down. They're on special right now for $21.88, and you get 6 packages of needles. So the quilting needles have a sharper point. So they have 7511, 9014 quilting, 8012 sharp. Then they have the 8012 titanium, so it'll hold its point longer. And then the 9014 top stitch. So let's say you want to quilt with a thicker thread, like a 12-weight thread, you would put in the 9014 top stitch because it has a larger eye. So it's a really nice assortment pack for quilters. Okay, and that's it. Yeah. That's it. All right, we will see you tomorrow. Not sure about the noon show, but Kathy's all ready for her 3 o'clock. I think she'll have Mary Lou with her, and I think Paula maybe too. Yeah, so make sure you tune in at 3. Be on the alert for noon, just in case we do go on, and we will see you tomorrow. So thank you all so much. Bye-bye.